Paul Mason for Jazz Illustrated. If you visited our website, you will see that on the left-hand side of the home page that we break the music down into various categories. And one of the essential categories of jazz is rhythm, and one of the patterns that's become increasingly common in jazz in recent years is the jazz waltz. Most jazz is in 4/4 time, which means there's 4 beats in the measure, and sounds like this. But if all the music were the same, it would there's not a lot of variety. It would get boring after a while. So just as other composers have done, jazz musicians started to look at other time signatures to create some variety in the music. And one of the common ones is a 3-beated 3/4 time, as called the Jazz Waltz. The waltz is actually most associated with classical music in Vienna, Strauss, and a very formal 3-beated dance. But that 3-beated pattern has been incorporated into jazz, and it sounds something like this. So instead of 4 beats per measure, we're now going to have 3 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3, So, as you're listening to jazz and you hear that something's a little bit different than the typical 4/4 pattern that you hear, you can count along, see if you hear a pattern in 3, that would be a jazz waltz. And one of the classic ones, if you might remember from your childhood, the Disney movie of Snow White. And from that there's a song called Someday My Prince Will Come, and the classic Miles Davis arrangement of that tune really kind of has become a classic standard. A little bit later from that, John Coltrane had some success with a version of the song from the Sound of Music called My Favorite Things. So a lot of jazz waltzes out there. Give a listen, hear that basic 3/4 pattern.